had a really interesting 2 days. I had to work Sunday, and this lady came in with her daughter, a Caucasian lady and a Caucasian daughter, who are kind of known trouble. I mean, the vibrations that you feel, the vibrations that I felt coming off of them was unmistakable. I didn't realize it at the time. The little girl, I'm not going to say her name, she wasn't no little girl. She was actually 21 or 22. I had cut her hair before, and I was doing hair. I'm just doing hair away, and they walked into the salon while I was doing hair Sunday, which was yesterday. I felt negative vibrations coming off them, and I didn't know what it was or why. My husband is always like, oh, you always think you know something. So I try to be careful, but I definitely felt negative vibes. But I continued to cut hair and try to ignore them. So finally, I had cut I do a lot of hair. And so I had really forgotten the young lady, but I know that I felt negative vibes. But I do a lot of hair. So I had done all these other people's hair, and when I got to those people, I went to go put them into the computer, and they started talking about her hair was too short. Her hair was like down to here. And so I said, okay, you got to complain about it? And she said, yeah, well, the last person who cut her hair was you. Okay, now I remember. The little girl, the young lady, she came in, her hair was extremely damaged, and they told me to cut the damage off. And even when people tell me that, I still check with them. That's hairstyling 101. I learned that in cosmetology school. If they say cut 1 inch off, hold that 1 inch up and say, this is my 1 inch, is that your 1 inch? To make sure that we're all on the same page. I don't cut hair without getting approval yet. I would just die if somebody got out of my chair and started tripping. Woo! So anyway, what happened was they told me it was okay to cut her hair, but then when she started working with it, she possibly thought it was too short when she got out of my chair, and she couldn't say anything because they had told me to cut it that way. So anyway, they were saying, you cut her hair last and you cut it too short. And this was months ago. And so I said, oh, did I? And so then the lady said, well, it was okay. And then the kid said, the young lady who was 21, but she acted like a kid, said, yeah, it was too short for me. I never had it that short, but it was good because the damage was gone. This lady, the girl's mother, lets that daughter of hers, and I say lets because the mother pays for her to get her hair done, let her daughter do all kind of craziness to her hair, bleach it, and then go pay somebody to lighten the hair and put color in, and then the very next day go put box color in her hair. So anyway, I saw that they were a problem, and so they said, I want you to color my daughter's hair. I want you to make it just a couple 3 shades lighter, so I want you to use color on top of that color. You can't use color on top of color and expect it to get lighter. She said, well, the last girl who was working here, not to name names, was always making these fantastical promises about hair color and messing it up. And now they're coming in here talking about, well, she showed us the color wheel and you're supposed to put color on it and it's going to get lighter. No, I'm not. That's not going to happen. You can't put color on color and it'll lift color. I mean, you can, but that's not the rule. I work with a lady who can put 11N on her hair, and she had really dark hair, but she can put 11N on her hair and it'll lighten it. But in most cases, it will not, and you cannot guarantee that. She insisted. So then I went ahead. She wanted a 9A, and so I went ahead and put the 9A. I did a test strand. I put the 9A on her hair, and she saw that it was not going to lift. And you know, I only let it sit on for like 10 or 20 minutes. So then she saw that was not going to lift. So she said, well, I want you to bleach my daughter's hair out and then put the 9A on. I said, well, you know, and I want you to make sure it's not orange. I said, you know what, we're going to do another test strand and see what's going to be under that hair. I was killing time because I do not want to be bothered with these people. And my coworker was having an extremely hard time with color. I was not going to go through that. It was like 4 o'clock and we close at 5. So I'm just showing them what they got, what. So I went ahead and put the bleach on, and she saw how light it'd get. And then I put the color. I took the bleach off and put color on, and she saw what color it'd be. The little girl whispered to me, I call her a little girl, but she's 21. The little girl whispered to me, I said, you know what, I'm not going to be able to do y'all hair because it's getting late in the day, so you're going to have to come back tomorrow. The little girl whispered to me, no, just go ahead and bleach my hair out and just put the toner on, and I'm going to go home and put a box color on. What? We're getting ready to charge you $100-something to mess up your hair? I'm not going to do it. You ain't calling corporate on me. I ain't having it. I ain't even going to go through that. Why? You keep me there till 6, 7 at night? For what? No. So I said, you need to come back tomorrow. Oh, my mommy's not going to be able to bring me back tomorrow. Well, can't do it today. So Monday is today. So I goes into work. I could feel, when I pulled up in the parking lot, I could feel that mother in the parking lot. I could feel it. I could feel that negative attitude is so strong. And she was parked right next to my car. I could feel it. Just the way she handles herself and everything. She looks like... I'm not going to get that far into it. Anyway, I'm just trying to get to the point because we've already been talking 8 minutes. So anyway, I goes into the salon. Sure enough, that was the mother in the parking lot and the little girl sitting there getting her hair done. The new manager doing her hair. Me and the new manager got to kicking it, and the lady been in there lying on me. She said, this lady put all this stuff in my daughter's hair yesterday and still didn't do it. And we had to go out with her hair like that. That was a lie straight from the pits of hell. I would have shampooed the girl's hair. The girl said, no, I don't want my hair shampooed. Just wash out the part that you did. Well, cool with me, you know, because I got to get home to my husband. So they can lie. I ain't never heard nobody tell so many lies on me. She lied on me. And you know, when somebody lie on you, it shades your character. People around you will go, they believe it. Even if they say they don't, they do. There's some parts of them believe it. Lucky me. Lucky me. This is what the whole video is for. A young lady came into the salon. I ran up to the desk. I'm feeling like a loser. I goes up to the desk and I hears another young lady. And she goes, I need to get my hair cut. She looked like she's mixed. And she's got all this hair. I mean, a whole lot of hair. Massive hair. And not straight. Puffy, bushy. So she said, I need to get my hair cut, but everybody can't cut this kind of hair. I had a lady here who cut my hair before, and I liked it. And I said, who, Juanita? Because I remember Juanita cut some hair like that, one of my coworkers. And because that was only about a couple of weeks ago. And she said, no, this was about 4 months ago. I said, 4 months ago? Juanita wasn't even here. I said, oh, I said, that was me. And she said, yeah. She said, you were sitting back there. I said, yeah. I said, your mom? Her mom. I couldn't talk to her mom at the time, but her mom was deep. Her mom died and came back. You know, she went through an outer body experience. She died with cancer and came back. And she wanted to talk about it, and her daughter was like, don't. But I really wanted to talk to her mother about that. So anyway, yeah, I did your hair. She said, oh yeah, she said, I loved it. She said, will you do it? And now all the time, these people who are accusing me of not being able to do hair, heard all of it. I wanted to brag at work so bad. The girl told me, she said, you can videotape my hair while you do it and put it on YouTube. I just didn't want to do that. I didn't do it. That's when I secretly went out by the window and bragged on myself. I did that girl's hair, and the thing of it was, the little girl is only 17 years old, and she's making manager at McDonald's. She bought her own car. She's just phenomenal, you know, and she's only 17 years old. And I just have a lot of respect for her and her mom. So she said, we're getting ready to have homecoming on October the 13th. Can you do updos? Can I do updos? Can I do up? I invented updos. Do you hear me? Yeah, I can do updos. Everybody be compliment my updos. Black, white, everybody. So yeah, bring it on. Bring it. And yeah, I'll do your updo, and it will be on YouTube. But that was just the best day, you know, for somebody to be putting you down, and then somebody else come along and pull you up. And then on top of that, the little 17-year-old child gave me a $5 tip. I wanted to give it back. You too young, honey. Keep your little money. But that was really sweet. And her mom is really cool. She called her mom while I was standing there too. So, okay, I just wanted to tell you all about ESP. You know, you can really feel people's vibes. I love all of y'all. Stay in the vibration. Bye-bye.